And welcome to Security Guards, our Greater in English class, your flagship podcast for Studio NA. I'm one of your hosts, Nathan Lee.
What does flagship mean?
Flagship means like the leading. Like, you know, Apple's flagship iPhone is the iPhone 12 Pro or 12, I don't know. Or the flagship, it just means like the first one. You know, like in an armada, like in a Navy armada, the flagship would be like the first ship in the group that would take them out.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Like that. Anyway,
totally
welcome to we're taking a little bit of a different take today. We're going to talk about our weeks real quick because mine wasn't that exciting, and maybe Anna's was exciting this week. Maybe I'm downplaying that, so sorry about that. But
right.
we're gonna talk about our weeks. Then we're gonna blow through this week in history, and then afterwards,
I am prepared, so it shouldn't take too long.
Yep, and then afterwards, after the break that we still need to re-record, we will go. You know, maybe we should just re-record that for the new season. That would make most sense, right?
You know, we only have like 20 more weeks left, so.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then after that, we're going to do a deep dive into the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which had a very exciting episode this week. So spoilers ahead of that after the ads. So if you don't want to listen to that, we'll give you a timestamp so that when we talk about AJR's new OK Orchestra album, we will be doing a pretty deep dive into that because I only been listening to that for the past 3 days? Yes.
Yes.
So we will be talking about that extensively. So thanks for bearing with us in our, fluid machinery. I don't know. And then we'll do our Rex, and, next week will be normal, probably. So we'll see.
Also, special shout out to y'all in Spain because y'all are actually listening. We're at 2% Spain.
Yeah, I mean, like, we just keep getting more and more. It's like we got another one since I checked it last
literally
today.
An hour ago.
Our estimated audience is 20.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
it
think
was
that's
like
the highest
11.
it's ever been.
Not like the first 2 episodes where it was like 50,
but that was like 2 episodes. That's like a really weird data thing. So
20.
So thank you so much for listening. We're just so appreciative of you. Really, we really do want to know who y'all are, so please email us at studionaofficial@gmail.com or follow me on Instagram at obviously_accurate and follow us on Instagram at studionaofficial. Just connect with us. We'd love to get to know who y'all are. If you want us to do something like Twitch stream or something, I don't know. Like, just tell us. We'd love to connect with y'all.
Splatoon for y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we love to see y'all listening. Thank you so much. So yeah, please connect with us because it'd be fun.
Yeah. We
missed that segment. I made some good music for that segment.
Yeah. Bum. Okay.
Anyways, this episode is brought to you by Cherry Coke because I feel tired. And also double stuffed Oreos. I bought them like 3 weeks ago and I opened them yesterday and already ate a row. So
good job. Okay.
More quarantine snack or spring break snack.
This week is also brought to you by Sprite.
Not a sponsor.
For when you're not tired, but you still want to drink 38 grams of sugar. And also fruit gummies. Found a box that was in the pantry that was unopened that I didn't know about.
I have fruit gummies.
Okay, and moving on. This week,
I've also been eating granola.
Okay.
I bought a bunch because I needed unperishables.
Pecan?
I bought a bunch of non-perishables before the snowstorm, just in case. And so I bought 2 packs of granola and nuts and cashews because that's the only thing I was interested in that moment. But yeah, so I've been snacking on granola when I play Squadrons.
That's fun. If you need some video game snacks, I have quite a list. Saltines are very good because they're not too unhealthy for you. It is a lot of carbs, but who cares? And some corn nuts are very good as well.
Oh, I used to really like corn nuts in elementary school, but they're just so much to eat. Like it's just so loud. I just can't really do it.
Okay. And also, I had something else. I lit my candle.
Nice. Okay. I wish I could light mine.
Anyways, do you have yours?
I have them, but I'm not supposed to.
Why? I have
Because
my
I thought I would use
tortilla
them.
blanket. It's not the tortilla side though. Anyways, okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, so our Madre, got vaccinated on Saturday.
Don't know why I reacted that way, but yep, that's cool. I knew that was happening.
And after, what I'm really trying to talk about is we went to Killen's Barbecue, which apparently we went there before. Like, I know we did, but I
went
do
there
not
years ago.
Recall it at all.
We like not flew, but like we ran over there after church on one Sunday. And on the way back, we went to Fry's, and the space themed Fry's, which all the Fry's are closed now, which makes me sad because I have good memories of that place with our grandfather and I think our father. I think. So that's sad that those are all gone. But we went there on our way back, and I read through the entirety of a book I was supposed to read for class freshman year.
That's great. So, anyways, we went there.
I remember
it was
going
very
there.
good.
I don't remember the food at all. I don't remember
good.
any of the barbecue.
The brisket isn't as good as Truth. It's still very good though. Here's a picture.
Brisket. So yeah.
Their pickles are really good. Mm-hmm. They have pickled carrots, very good. Their onions are very good, and their jalapenos I didn't try.
Like pickled onions?
Yeah, pickled onions. They're really pretty too. They're like a vibrant purple. Anyways.
Yeah.
We got a pound of brisket, a pound of ribs, and we got fried mac and cheese. It was glorious.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's better.
They're so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. In love. Not really. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Also, yeah.
Actually, is that the one where it's like you walk in and it's like straight and then there's the thing and then there's like seats off to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
It looks like Piata. Like it's set up like Piata. That Italian place that closed.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of.
Well, it's like not really like that. It's like you come in, there's restrooms to the left.
I'm thinking of the place in
Tomball.
Right. I'm thinking of the place in Tomball, I think then. The chocolate factory. The one that we went to the farmer's market.
It's like Texas in Spanish or something.
Yeah. I think that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, and that brings me to a good topic I've been wanting to talk about in a podcast. I think last week and I forgot about it, but it's been in my head so much. I want this. So Colorado doesn't have its own barbecue, which is understandable, right?
Right.
Like not every place has its own barbecue, but I live there now, and I want it to have its own barbecue now. And so I've been trying to think through like what are the Colorado like flavors, like Texas's flavors are gonna be like barbecue and like Tex-Mex and stuff.
Fried
and like
chicken.
like Memphis barbecue is
not
like
fried chicken, but like Texas fried steak.
Memphis barbecue is the ribs and the mustard based barbecue sauce, and then there's Kansas City, which is just burnt ends. And so like I was like, okay, what could make a Colorado barbecue? And like maybe it'd be cheesy, but I don't care. Like, and so I've been thinking you would smoke meat with hatch green chilies, like either around them or on them, or just like sliced up and like just around them, so like that like chili aroma like gets everywhere.
Yeah.
And so like the meat is a little bit spicy, not like overwhelmingly spicy, but like just so you notice and you're like, ooh, that's good. Because hatch green chilies have these really cool flavors. I got them on my burger last week. And then also it's a thing here to like honey your pizza crust and eat like when you get down to the pizza crust, you put honey on it and eat it. Like that's a thing. And I'm not sure how specific that is to actually Colorado, but I've heard that that's a Colorado thing. And so it's like, okay, so then maybe there could be some kind of like honey-based glaze that could go on ribs, or honey-based something that could go on the brisket or whatnot. So I've been thinking about this a lot in the past week, and it's really annoying because I can't do anything about it. So if any of you have a smoker out there and want to do something like that, please do it and tell me.
Hit me up.
Yep.
Anyways.
So what?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So mom's got our vaccine, so she's signed up for a second
Yes.
one too, right?
Yes,
Or
in 3 weeks
cool.
or so.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I thought I was gonna get mine this Saturday, as in 6 days from now. But it's not. It's the next Saturday after that, because I thought it was 2 weeks, but it is apparently 3 weeks, and I guess that's a standard.
For Pfizer.
Oh.
Johnson & Johnson is 4.
No, Johnson & Johnson's 1. In general, it's just one shot.
That's what I meant. Okay. The other one is the M one.
Moderna.
I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. That one is 4 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're delayed on Zoom.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to leave and come back real quick?
Sure. So...
Yeah, I can hear Anna. What were you gonna say? I'm not sure if Anna's gonna edit out this video or not. Okay. Yeah, I wondered. I don't really care. I don't think that many people watch on YouTube. Let's see, how many YouTube views did we get last week? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's just interesting. Like, we got a lot of YouTube video views at one point on one video. I think it was like episode. My videos get a decent amount of views, but that's because I advertise them.
Okay, I'm back. In Zoom.
But like episode 30 got 22 views. Like, what the heck? And then it went down 6, 3, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2. Like, but then our listenings are going up, so I'm just confused.
I hope that people are going from YouTube to audio.
That would make sense. Like, we get a couple on YouTube, and then they just go to audio after that and never go back to YouTube.
That would make sense. Tell us what you did. You can email us at studionaofficial@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say something.
Maybe we need to raise the stakes. Maybe if we need to say, like, after we get 5 emails, like, we'll do something.
If we do 5 emails, we'll... What do you guys want us to do? Email us.
Or tweet at us. Or DM me on Instagram. DM the studio on Instagram. Follow me on Spotify and, like, send me cryptic messages through...
Nathan?
Like... Send me cryptic messages through playlists that you share with me on Spotify at Obviously Nathan... Or Obviously Accurate. I think it's
Spotify is accurate.
Spotify accurate. Obviously accurate.
I just wanted to say.
Duet my TikToks at PogChamp Johnson. Like, do literally anything. Except for don't stalk me. Please do not stalk me. I do not want to see you in person. I love you, but I do not want to see you in person. Unless you live with me already. Like.
I just wanted to say, today, as of March 28th, we have 75 days until Loki comes out.
Yeah, okay, you're really excited about Loki. Like, I wanted to mention this. Like, why?
I don't know. There was some, like, YouTube post or whatever, and I was like, start your countdown for Loki, and I was like, why not? So I did.
Yeah.
And I've, like, missed some days and...
Yeah, see, that's what I was confused about. Like, the first day, like, you did, and it was like, okay, like, that's fine. And then, like, you didn't do it the second day or something. And then, like, the third day you were back, I was like, what? Is she doing this every day?
I did 84 days, 82 days, 81, 79, 78, 76. I skipped one, so I was like, why didn't anyone tell me? Anyways, 76, 75 is today.
Nice. So yeah, Moderna, Pfizer. That's it. I did not know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hello.
That was
my week went very quickly. It was very nice.
Mine didn't.
Oh, we do need to acknowledge the shooting in Boulder, though. That is very sad and very tragic. Do you know what I'm talking about, Anna?
Nope.
No, that's...
I'm not in. I don't know anything about what's happening in the world. No one ever tells me.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to know?
I I just it yeah, I just it okay. On
Wait,
Monday.
was that the one at the grocery store?
Yes, King Supers.
That was
On
like
Monday.
3 weeks ago.
Nope, it was on Monday.
This week was so long. You don't even know.
Yep, that was on Monday in Boulder, Colorado, which is about 15 minutes away from
Close.
here.
Yeah.
And I still don't know motive. I don't think there was much motive other than to hurt people.
Yeah.
But much love going out to our friends up in Boulder. And to the families and to the employees in the surrounding area and to anyone that it applies to.
Impacted.
I wanted to make a video about this, kind of, but I didn't really know how to do it well, so I didn't. But you know, I heard about it on Monday. I feel like I was one of the first people to hear about it out of the people I knew of because I saw it on Twitter or something, and then I looked it up and it was like pretty new then, and then I mentioned it to people and they're like, oh, and I was like, yeah. And so, but like the fact was that I didn't think, like, I saw it and I was like, that's pretty crazy. Like, that's tragic. But like, after that, I moved on. Right. Like, I didn't think about it again because, like, you know, I didn't want to, like, I wrote some stuff in my journal. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't think I'm going to read all of it. But like, you know, like I saw it and I was sad, but then, like, you know, my brain was like, let's not cry about this.
Yeah, your day went on.
So let's move on. And that was because that was just another Monday. Another Monday ago, a Monday before that, there was shootings in 3 different spas and 8 people died from that. Yeah. You know, that was literally a week before. And it wasn't until I went to class on Tuesday and like 3 of my professors mentioned it. And they were like, I just want to let you know that, like, if you need to leave just because you're not feeling it, like, do that, do whatever you need. And then after that, I was just like, well, crap. Yeah, I should feel really bad than I did. And like the school sent out multiple emails. Like the residential department sent out an email. I saw a post by the Chinese engineer club, whatever. I don't remember what it's called. Mm-hmm. I'm a part of it. I don't remember what it's called. That was about the one on the other Monday. But like after that, I was sitting there, I was just like, yeah, I should have felt so much more about that. And it's not that like I don't think I was being cynical about it, but like I was just like, man, like what has my life come to this point that I was able to just overlook something like that so close to me. The only time I've been to King Soopers like twice. Right. And the second time I did that was 2 days before that shooting. Oh my gosh. You know, and I was standing at the clinic watching TikTok. I mean, I wrote down something. Let me see. It says, I said, it's not until my professors talk about it and ask if I'm okay do I really think about it. I was at a King Soopers 3 days ago. I wrote this on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. King Soopers 3 days ago trying to get drugs into me to keep me from killing people on accident, watching TikTok wearing a cardigan, and one of the 10 people that could have been me. And that would have been it. Like, I was standing near an entrance. Yeah. I had my AirPods in. I was watching TikTok. Just trying to get my vaccine. Anything. No, like, I mean, I like to think I'm fairly observant, but when I'm, you know, listening to music loud enough or, like, just on TikTok or, like, standing at a right angle, I'm not observant at all, and I don't think that's my fault. But, like, so, like, I was just like, oh, shoot, like, that's just so relevant. Like, that could have been, instead of the King Soopers over in Lakewood that I went to, it could have been King Soopers up in Boulder that I went to. Right. And it could have been on Monday. Yeah. That's a totally viable option. Yeah. And actually, I did look at... Oh, wait, no, that was for tomorrow, Monday. I did look at appointments for Monday morning at one point. But, I mean, it wasn't the same one. It wasn't the same day. But still, like, just like... It was just... I became very disheartened, very sad by the idea that my brain was so easily able to just put off an idea like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not just you. I think, like, a lot of people have just become numb to everything that's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we easily, like, oh, there's a shooting, which is terrible. We see it and we're like, oh, that's bad. But then we just put it to the side.
Right.
Unless it really affected us. Like,
right.
if we had lost someone in a shooting, we would definitely think about it. But if we
right.
don't,
and I
we
probably
just
wouldn't have gone to
overlook
classes
it.
the next day. Like,
right. Yeah. But it's so bad that we're just numb to everything.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's like, it's not that it's just me that feels that way. Like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like my professors, you know, I don't know. I don't know about the whole history of mass shootings and whatnot, but like, I don't think they've been as aware of it as we have. My professors, that wasn't as much of a reality to them when they were in high school.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's just like, it's the idea that society as a whole can move on so quickly,
right?
Even if there's 2 mass shootings in 2 public places, a week apart, we just like, oh, yep, there was another one. Let's post some stuff on our stories about it, which I'm not saying doesn't mean anything. Like, I mean, I did some of that, you know, but it's just like, we'll post some stuff on our stories, and you know, and after that, like a week later, like we'll be good, and there'll be another shooting, and we'll do the same thing.
Start all over again.
And that's just such BS. And I'm not saying, and there just needs to be some real change so that doesn't have to be the reality for my kids.
Right.
You know, I really don't want. I would like it so that instead of it being like, oh, like, you know, if I was a parent of me, right? If I was mom, right? It'd be like, oh, well, there was this at this point, but like, no, we never really did any, like, you know, it wasn't like we had clowns attacking us when we were freshmen.
Right.
Or like, it wasn't like, you know, we didn't have any of that. I would like it to be, I talk to my kids and be like, you know, when I was in school, we thought we had a shooting one day. We had extra cops one day when we thought people were going to shoot at us, and we did shelter in place drills all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I was in my first year in college, we had this, and I'm really glad that you don't have to think about any of that. You know?
And it's very optimistic to think that those problems will go away, but
there's just some things we can do as a society and as a country to help make it not as easy to do something like this.
Right.
And I'm hoping that those can get done at some point, because there's really been a lot of resistance to things like that. And it, you know, I've seen some TikToks and it's really sad, but they're, you know, that's the way we cope. Right. Is just that they're like, you know how I know the pandemic's ending? It's because the mass shootings are back.
Yeah.
So, you know, so clearly there can be things done to keep them from happening as often, because they stopped for a long time.
That's true.
So I don't want to, we needed to acknowledge that because of how relevant it is to me. I don't really want to stay too political for the rest of the podcast, but I think that was important to acknowledge. We can continue the conversation. If you have any thoughts, tweet at us at Real Studio NA.
We aren't us. I just want to say we aren't experts on these things.
Oh, by no.
So whatever we say are opinions, not really.
I would say more gut reaction than even
right.
Opinion.
Yeah, not
like. I thought it through a lot on Tuesday, but I didn't do any real research. I tried to do some outreach stuff, but like.
Yeah, I was just trying to say, like, we don't know everything. So
we didn't prepare to talk about this.
Yeah, could have said something that wasn't true that we didn't know wasn't true. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that was Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, fun.
Not much else happened in my week. We were just ready for spring break.
Yeah. I went back to school this week. It was such a long week. You don't even know.
That makes sense.
Like the days felt quick, right? But the weeks felt so long.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, that was Monday. I thought that was literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
well, there was one 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't at the grocery store one.
Yeah.
I just figured Mom would mention it to you, but she and I talked about it for a bit.
She didn't really talk to me though about it though.
Yeah. Let's see. We're at 26 minutes already.
Yeah. let's talk about this week in history. Nothing really happened this week.
That's stuff for Rex. Yep.
Okay. I actually prepared, so this shouldn't take
my screen time went
long.
up 27% last week. I think it's because
Mine went up 11. Okay. In March 31st, 1889, the Eiffel Tower was opened.
Really?
To the public or
Eiffel
something.
Tower.
Maybe,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they added the elevator or whatnot.
Mhm. And in 1943, the musical Oklahoma debuts on Broadway.
I haven't listened
I don't know what that is, but I've heard of it. I haven't listened to it. In 2011, a U.S. missing cobra
Missing
a
Cobra?
deadly Egyptian cobra that had escaped escaped New York's Bronx Zoo and was found alive in the zoo's reptile house almost a week after its escape. During the absence, the snake had become a minor celebrity after someone set up a Twitter account in its name and started making humorous comments.
Wait, what year was this?
2011. 10 years ago.
Oh, wow, you really skipped forward.
Yeah, I used a different website and that, yeah. In 1999, Matrix was released. The Matrix, the movie.
Okay.
Some birthdays. 1927. I've heard the name. I don't really know who it is, but Cesar Chavez. Chavez?
Yeah, he's a civil rights leader for I think Mexican people. Like not even just Hispanic. I think actually Mexico.
Okay.
I did a project with him in 3rd grade with Cooper McCollum.
All right, cool. In 1865, Bach was born.
Bach.
And also,
Johann
in
Sebastian
1732, Haydn was born.
Oh, really? It's just the day of composers.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like Haydn's music.
Also in 1999, I guess the same year as The Matrix, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, I watched that.
Released. Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a 1999 movie.
Yeah. And
it's 1918
not that good.
I watched it with my friend, and I didn't really understand why she wanted to watch it. Like at the end, I was just like, okay. It was very confusing because it seemed like one person was supposed to be the main character, but she wasn't. It was her sister.
Oh,
I was just very confused as to what the main plot point was really in the end.
Oh, isn't it like really weird? Isn't it like a Clue where it's like not politically
I'd compare it more to Heather's.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. In 1918, the first daylight savings time in the U.S. goes into effect. I don't know why it's late, but all right, go off.
National treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I think of like daylight savings in the U.S., all I think of is when they're looking at the $100 bill, and Riley's like, "Wait, but daylight savings."
But Benjamin Franklin.
He's like, "Do I know a history thing you don't know?"
In 1932, 150 wild swans die in Niagara Falls.
Oh my god! Why is that recorded?
I don't know. It's really sad, actually. It's random, but it's really sad. 150?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of birds. Okay, that's it. Let's go on our break, I guess.
There's nothing else?
Nope.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
I think we can talk about Falcon Winter Soldier for a good bit. I think we can talk about the album for a really good bit. So, we'll be back.
And we will see you after we...
Yep.
Bye.
Stick with us.
And I'm bringing you back because Nathan said you ready. And he's eating an Oreo, which looks really good. And I want Oreos now. But all Oreos we have are stale. And now I'm going to stop.
Oh, for some reason that reminded me of this bag I got from a Minds thing. It's like a spring break pack.
What
It has like popcorn.
Isn't it your spring break this week?
It has Gatorade. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
It's got a ball.
A stress ball?
No, it's like a bouncy ball. It's got a coloring book.
A coloring book?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It's got some fruit gummies.
That's fancy.
And a
Napkins?
No. It's the original multifunctional seamless wear. It's a face guard. It's a neck garter.
Looks like napkins to me.
Yeah. Yes, it's my spring break and I'm very excited. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm gonna get pizza at 11 o'clock in the Maple Plaza.
Well, that's
because
very
free
specific.
pizza.
Oh, nice. Free food.
And then
I love free food.
I don't know. I want to go shooting, but I don't have a way to go shooting really.
What?
For my bow.
Yeah.
And you think really after that conversation I'm just going like, yeah, I'm just gonna go shoot my gun that I own? No, I never.
Guns.
No. I want to do that, but like I don't have anywhere to go for that really. I don't know. I just don't think I'm gonna do it. I want it to snow a lot so I can make a snowman in Cafeteria or on like a our common park and use it as a target. Because that might work. I'm not sure. I'd want to see if it works really.
Will they let you shoot
I don't know.
your bow? And
I don't
test it. Don't test it, please.
Just plead ignorance.
Don't get kicked out of school because you decided to shoot a snowman.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's what I would like to do.
Don't suspend.
But yesterday,
yourself, please.
I did go hammocking again yesterday. That was really
fun.
And I was just really tired, but I couldn't fall asleep, so I read like one section of the 99% Invisible City and then stopped. But I was just nice to relax. Listen through OK Orchestra again. Book. Oh, I read that one.
This book. I don't like it.
I think I read that one.
Mom said you did. We had to buy another copy though. So we probably did. I don't like it.
What's it about?
Sorry, Anne Rinaldi, but I don't really like historic novels, so it's not you, it's me. It's about like the Civil War, and this like girl in the South is like, and then she has like family problems, and yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of books, I pre-ordered the Anthropocene Reviewed.
Okay.
Because I was bored during physics one day, so I ordered a book.
That's okay.
I don't know. John just keeps complaining about having to sign all these pages, so I thought I'd buy one.
That's not a great way to cope with boredom, but
nope, not at all.
We'll go with it.
That was pretty.
I kind of want to Fault in Our Stars though.
Yeah, I still haven't read that. I don't know. I don't really like reading fiction anymore. I really like reading all these like nonfiction stuff. So
well, you can read all my books. I have to.
I did also start listening to the Anthropocene Review, and it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll blow up in the smithereens. Okay, so Falcon and Winter Soldier. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. What happened?
Different route that I expected them to take.
You mean like racism?
No, like plot.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. The Bucky and Sam thing's kind of anticlimactic. Not anticlimactic, but it wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you give away the shield? Like, powerful, but
that's a good point though. Like, the line that if Steve was wrong about you, he was also wrong about me. Like he's really hurt about the idea that he didn't get the shield.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That was, I really liked it. I find myself, especially this episode, I found myself forgetting that I was watching a TV show.
Yeah.
Like I remember at the end, at the cliff. Oh, spoilers! If you haven't watched this episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, stop listening. We'll throw a timestamp into when we'll start talking about OK Orchestra because that's not spoilers. Um, what was I saying?
Wrong
Bucky.
about me.
Oh, I find myself forgetting like at the last scene whenever we first see Zemo, like I forgot that I was watching. Up to then, I forgot I was watching a TV show, and then I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? And I was like, oh, right, this is gonna end, and it's gonna be a cliffhanger here. Like this is when it's gonna end, and then it ended. I was like,
I forgot about that too.
So I think that's really cool because I didn't get that with WandaVision, right? Like it was clearly a TV show in WandaVision.
Yeah. I don't really remember what happened.
The scene where they met Isaiah. Isaiah
what's
Bradley. Very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the extent that it introduced Kid Patriot.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until the night of when I was on TikTok.
Oh.
Because I didn't hear his last name, so I didn't notice. I thought Battlestar was going to end up being Eli Bradley, but as soon as I looked up his name, I realized that he's just Battlestar. The contrasting vibe between the two buddy cops is very interesting.
What?
Buddy cops like Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then Captain America and Battlestar.
Oh. Yeah.
Also still not my Captain America, but
No, I don't like him.
No, nobody likes him. I don't think he even likes him.
I don't think he's like a bad person. He's kind of cocky. Like,
yeah, but he is really similar to Steve from the first Avenger. Not in the sense of cockiness, but like in his motives. Like he's being used as propaganda, but like he wants to fight.
Yeah.
I don't like that he keeps calling Bucky though. That bothers me.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like he knows everything. In that interview, like really like.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like.
It is really interesting that he's not a super soldier though.
Yeah, that is weird.
Although we've been doing some speculation that he's going to be Hydra.
Probably.
Because the first episode is titled A New World Order, which is Hydra's thing. I mean, it's a thing, but like it's also Hydra's thing. Yeah. We're talking about Captain America again, so like Hydra. Yeah. And then it could be just like the what's it called? One world without Flagsmashers. It could be that the Flagsmashers are just like another reiteration of Hydra. Like they might not even be like connected to the original Hydra, but like they would be just inspired by Hydra, and they're a new Hydra pretty much.
Yeah.
I'd really love that. And I would not doubt if they make him part of Hydra, because we kind of got that comic strip where Captain America is Hail Hydra in Endgame, but like we need it actually, right?
Right. Yeah.
I would pay so much money to be able to rewatch Endgame for the first time again. Like so much money. Right?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd pay money, but if given the chance,
or to be like to watch me watch Endgame for the first time.
I would pay like $5, but like that's all I have. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we're most definitely getting Young Avengers.
Yeah,
we said that 2 weeks ago. We said 2 weeks ago, if we get Eli Bradley, we're getting Young Avengers, and I'm sticking with that.
If we don't, it's like, what are you doing? And they will eventually.
Yeah.
So many people are expecting it.
Yeah. I also really did like the scene after that scene where they the police racial profiled Sam, realized he was an Avenger, and then ended up arresting the white guy. That was just really funny to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's just really good. Like I'm glad they did that. And as soon as that started happening, I was like, oh wow, they're doing it. Like they're getting into it. I did not think they were gonna do this, but they're doing it.
Right.
Also the Black Falcon thing was really funny. Like, oh, so I'm gonna call you Black Kid? Yeah, it was a pretty good episode.
I don't know why you would call him that though.
Black Falcon?
Yeah. Like,
Well,
there's
there's like Black Panther. Like, sure, that's an animal, but like in comics, like Falcon was the first comic hero to not have the word black in it. Who was black?
What other ones are there? Black Panther.
Black Adam from DC. I don't know if Black Adam was black. He's being played by The Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe Black Adam wasn't originally black. I saw something that said that he was the first comic book character who was black to not have black in his name.
Oh.
Because like Miles Morales is fairly new.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So yeah. That's Falcon Winter. I mean, any other things to comment?
I'm dying. It's okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Let's see what else happened.
Oops.
Oh, the girl.
I literally can't remember anything. Oh,
the fight on the trucks.
Yeah.
What's her name? Carly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you recognize her from somewhere?
Yes.
What is it?
Shield?
Mm-mm.
No. Or yes. I know her face.
She played the Marauders group of people from Solo.
I haven't seen Solo.
You haven't seen Solo?
No.
Oh, I don't know. What do you recognize her from?
No one took me to see Solo.
Well, it's on Disney Plus. It has been since Disney Plus came out.
I don't like watching movies by myself.
That's fair.
Makes me scared. I like watching TV shows by myself, though. Doesn't make any sense, but it's my mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she plays someone from Solo then.
What is Carly?
I don't know.
Falcon. When we get to Rex, I have a YouTube channel recommendation. Just so
okay.
So don't forget. Actors.
I don't think I know her from anything else.
Actress. Erin Kelly. Men. Solo Falcon Winter. Les Mis.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know how I would know her. That's it. The Night Green. I don't know what that is. Falcon Winter Soldier, Les Mis, Solo, Raised by Wolves, Don't Forget the Driver, The Coopers versus the Rest, and Life.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
Yeah, same. Yep. So, do you want to talk about whatchamacallit?
These are our drums.
This is our melody. Now listen closely as our drums become our melody. And here's our song. Whoa, their album art moves.
Yeah. So okay, I know we texted about this like very briefly, and by that it was like two messages. One sent from you, one sent from me. But like it's so good. It's so good. It's just so good.
It's oh my gosh, we were like, you can never replace the click. And I don't think they replaced the click.
Can't.
You can't. No. But it's a different level. It's like different.
I mean, yeah, so I listened to it. So one of my friends, she also really likes AJR, and that's how we like kind of became friends. And because I did my yearly rap of music, right? And so she responded as one. I put like Turning Out there, I think, and she was like, I love AJR, and I was like, I do too. And so we kept talking about it, and we have some overlaps and some other stuff, but so we listened to it together live on Spotify's listen party, whatever.
I don't know.
So like I queued it up and she could listen at the same time I listened.
Right.
Because we were both very excited and we were like texting the day Way Less Sad came out. And so we listened and oh my gosh. Like it's just so good. I literally haven't stopped listening to it since.
Same. I woke up.
I did briefly, but as soon as I was like, yesterday I listened to it through it twice, and then I was like, okay, I need to listen to something else. And then I listened to something else on the way to the piano room here in my dorm to go play all the pieces on piano, like, and then I just listened to it again after that, like.
I went to YouTube to see what it was because I just do that. I don't know.
What? What'd you say?
I went to. Can you hear me?
You're not. I can't tell if you're just not talking or if I can't hear you.
Anyway, I'm gonna talk. We're gonna see what happens. So I was going on and I saw the HR literally uploaded 9 things. And I was like, what are they doing? And I got scared that they like accidentally did it. Because they've been like gradually. Can you hear me?
I just heard like. Can you hear me? So can you say that all again, and can we edit that all out?
So, yeah. So basically, I opened YouTube and I saw the AJR. Is it doing it again?
Not as bad, no. Your video's really bad.
Okay.
Do you need to close some stuff in the background?
I don't know what to do. Maybe this is why I'm never leaving. 'Cause I'm Mr. Snow till death would be fleeting. Yeah, you are my home forever. So come on and go. We'll go below zero and hide.
Okay, now you're working. But as soon as you start talking, you're going to stop working.
Okay, so basically, I opened YouTube and then I saw that they uploaded like 9 things. And I was like, what the heck are they doing? And I got...
Oh, you didn't know it was coming out Thursday night?
Really nervous that like the accident. No. And so how am I supposed to know? No one tells me anything.
Yeah, I guess you're not on Instagram.
And so I was like, did they accidentally like release it? And I was like, oh, they're in trouble. And then later they were like, OK Orchestra is out for you. Take care of it or whatever. I was like, all right. So I listened to it during art because I finished everything because everyone's slow. So.
Yeah, we listened to it the moment, like we pre-gamed for it, and that doesn't mean drinking alcohol and getting high, in the typical term. But like I sent her the link and watch session. What's it called? That's really bothering me. But we listened to like some like AGR songs like 30-40 minutes before, and then listened to it as soon as it came out, and then listened to the new Taylor Swift song and a couple other new songs that came out, and then went back to like we were just listening to HAR till like 2 a.m. But yeah, so we listened to it the moment it came out. It's just so good. It was just like all of it. Like, okay, Bang is my least favorite song on the album, but I still do like Bang. Like Bang is a lot of fun to like listen to and dance to in the shower, and it's like just a little bit out of my range enough that it's fun to sing.
Yeah, Bang has been like out for so long though, like it feels. It has it's not
almost a year.
Album, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit out of place in the album.
Yeah, for sure. Like during their live, did you watch their acoustic thing? Mm-hmm. They were like, "Oh, Bang like didn't belong in Neo Theater," and I was like, "But did it belong in?"
Yeah, it's because where is it in the album? It's after. It's not over there. It's right after.
Death would be fleeting.
Yeah, it's after Adventures Out There and Before the Trick, which is I don't know. I mean, it works still, but it definitely feels the most out of place than all the other songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, So
favorite song.
Favorite
Do you
song.
Have one?
Okay, that's difficult. I have 3.
Okay.
Way Less Sad, Adventures Out There, and World's Smallest Violin.
Okay, yeah, that's probably my. I don't know about Adventures Out There, but
What do you
I
mean
like
you
Humpty
don't know about
Dumpty.
Adventures Out There?
Like, I like it, but I don't know if it's my favorite. Wait, which one is that? Is that the socks one?
Yeah, the socks one.
Okay. I like Humpty Dumpty though.
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty's been growing on me recently. When we listened,
I like Christmas in June.
oh yes, Christmas in June is like a really close 4.
Oh, 3 o'clock things is like the biggest one.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, because so when we were listening through, I really liked Joe. I mean, like, okay, so like we listened over Overture and I was like, this is great, and we listened to Bummerland and I was like, I know Bummerland, and 3 o'clock things I was like, this is great, and then when I play, I was like, this is better than it was the first time I listened to it when it came out, and then I listened to Joe, I was like, this is great, and then I listened to Adventures Out There, I was like, whoa, this is even better, and then I listened to Bang, I was like, okay, and then The Trick, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then Ordinary People, I was like, brass, what the heck? And then Humpty Dumpty, I was like, okay, I like this one. And then my friend, she was like, oh, I think this one might be my favorite. I was like, really? I was like, okay. And then World's Smallest Violin, I was like, musical theater, accelerando. Oh my god. And then Way Less Sad, I already loved Way Less Sad. And then Christmas in June, I was like, the clarinet part, I was like, oh, this is so good. And then the ending, I was like, oh my gosh. Because...
Wait, what's the ending?
The ending, and he's like, in Christmas in June, he's like, have a kid, can we not miss it? Can we just have him in June? Like, it's the saddest ending to any of their albums, but it's so good. And it's really good. It's really cool because that song, I mean, I know you know this because you watched the live stream, but it builds off of Come Hang Out, which is my favorite AJR song of all time. And so that just really feeds into my brain. Like, just so much serotonin is produced by knowing that it's a continuation of Come Hang Out. But yeah, I think I just gave you my run through of my initial thoughts for all of them. But yeah, my favorites are definitely Way Less Sad, Adventures Out There, and World's Smallest Violin.
Yeah, I love.
Anna and I were singing World's Smallest Violin before we started recording.
I love World's Smallest Violin.
It's so good. It's in the key of. It's in the key of.
C, right?
No, it's in F.
There's another one in C. Wait.
No.
I was playing it yesterday.
World's Smallest Violin's in F because I learned how to play it on piano last night. But it's C is the 5th of that chord of that key, so it has a lot of emphasis on C.
Wait, do you figure out the piano?
For
use tabs
for World's Smallest Violin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of fun because the end of World's Smallest, you just go for the end, right? It goes the So, oh my goodness gracious. So if I do not find somebody soon with an A, I 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7 7 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 6 7, and it builds, and then at the end, it goes. What are the lyrics again? It's
How do you spell violin?
Violin.
Oh, I was using an E.
There's no chords out there already for it, so I had to figure this out on my own.
There was yesterday, but then someone deleted them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so, but then at the end, the lyrics are, what is it? I know I'm not there mentally, but you could be my remedy.
The remedy.
So three, 4 4 5 3 4 4 5 6 5 1. It ends on a perfect cadence, but it works out if you just build from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 1 at the end. It works really well. So I enjoyed figuring that out yesterday.
Oh, I'm so tired.
But World's Smallest Violin is just so good.
I'm so tired and I have to wake up.
My friend and I, when we listened to it the first night, she was like, okay, here's my ranking, here's my like top whatever ranking right now, like just so I have it on record so I can compare it tomorrow. And then so we both did that. And then like the next day we were like, okay, what do you think? Like how's your opinion changed since then? And World's Smallest Violin went up for me. And originally I think I had which one was it? I think I had Christmas in June pretty high up. I don't remember, but I Adventure is Out There and Smallest Violin were definitely went up for me.
I keep losing my dog.
I keep losing my socks. Where the heck do they go? Yeah, the first night I said, way less sad, Adventures Out There, World's Smallest Violin, Joe, 3 o'clock, and Ordinary-ish. Yeah. It's just such a good album. They are cowards for not releasing a vinyl yet. I need a vinyl.
All right.
I need a vinyl for this album. You have to have more to say than what you've said. I've been talking like this whole time.
CD. I'm really tired and my brain's not functioning. So, also have to wake up tomorrow. I don't want to. Whatever.
Can we?
Oh no, I can't hear you.
Christmas in June.
There we go. I don't know. I appreciate my play more than I did before.
Yeah. The crazy thing about this album is that every single song is sad, except for Bang. Every single song on this album is sad.
But Bang
I
is
guess
like
OK Orchestra.
Dark, but
Bang is just doesn't have a meaning. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I have no idea what the meaning of that song is. It's just kind of fun. Like it's not deep like the rest of
like
their
during
songs.
the live stream they were like, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Way Less Sad is still like
so good.
My favorite, but
yeah.
Violin is a close second.
Yeah. No, I think Violin passed Way Less Sad a little bit for me. Like just by a little bit. And then it's Way Less Sad, and then it's Adventures Out There. And then I think it goes Christmas in June, Humpty Dumpty, 3 o'clock, Ordinary-ish, Trick. Oh, wait, no, I think Overture is pretty high up, too. Because Overture actually has unique lyrics.
Okay, but... Yeah, that's true.
And I really like the unique lyrics to Overture.
Didn't, Click have a unique
I don't think so.
No, I guess not. We thought
Come Hang Out.
Should I go for more clicks?
Yeah, it took us so long to find that.
I don't know why.
Do you remember the first time we listened to Overture?
Yeah, it was in the car. We were driving home. We were moving, and we heard
we were driving.
We were driving past my school.
Hamilton.
And then Hamilton. Oh shoot, Nathan.
Yep.
Nathan Lee. I'm not. We were driving past our school. We were at a stoplight, and then we hear, that. What? What did you do?
Anna, you need to leave Zoom. You're like really bad. Also, I can't see you, or the recording stopped on Zencastr. I don't know.
When?
It's not going for me anymore.
Yeah, it's not for me either. I don't. When? An hour? Couldn't have been that long ago. I'll scroll through it. Hold on.
Wait, are you talking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oops. Okay. Now I can hear you on my headphones.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you get it to go again?
Yeah, I just need to see when we left off to see.
Yeah, it stopped for me as soon as we started talking about Overture. Don't wanna miss it. Can we just...
Wait. No. Play this, please. Okay, we'll just start talking about. Just say, like, do you remember when we first listened?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, wait, turn your video on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there's Instagramming live in 10 minutes. I missed it. So do you remember when we listened to Overture the first time?
Yeah, we were like, we're moving, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, was that loud?
Yeah, that was really loud.
Sorry.
Like, do you see those waveforms? Did you turn your gain up? No.
Nope. Oh my. Oh, yeah. So we were like moving back, right? Or moving to, I don't know.
It was some process between moving. I don't remember what day. Wait, we need to sync up again.
Oh.
You're just really bad. What is wrong with you? Your Zoom keeps stopping. And I just can't hear you at all.
I don't know what I can do.
It's just weird that it just started happening at one point. Here, we need to sync up.
Okay, go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, yeah, that was like a whole minute, like 2 seconds behind.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, we were moving. And I remember we were passing your school.
We were at the stoplight of my school.
Oh, okay.
And then the metronome came on, and I was like, da, 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 da. And then I was like, imagine if they like accidentally left your metronome in and you got like really defensive. You were like, no, they do everything on purpose. And I was like, oh. And then, because like at that time I wasn't really listening to HAR. It was like just you kind of.
Well, and like, because I had watched some videos about them and stuff.
Yeah, and then I'd been listening through the click with you. And then,
But we started, because like I knew Sober Up and I knew Weak. And then at some point I started listening to Burn House Down. And then I started listening to Turning Out, I think is what really.
And then I was like, you should listen to the rest.
Right. Because you would listen to
Normal. Pretender, Normal.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those. And then we just kind of.
Yeah. And
we
then
added the rest to your playlist. And then we were listening to your playlist, and they would
3:30 we listened to 3:30 pretty early too, and Netflix Trip, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Not Famous is the one you were saying is sad, but
yeah.
No, I remember you were like, this song is like sad, but it's like not sad. It's sad. Like it's sad, but it's like not sad. It's weird.
Why is it sad?
I remember that was in the old house. I remember when we talked about that.
Yeah, I remember sitting in your green chairs like weirdly because they were like
facing
under
each
your
other.
TV and scrolling through the clip and being like, you should listen to these.
And then so we listened to Overture the first time, and then we heard the metronome, And then we just started listening, and we were like, "Wait, what is this?"
This is
And then
everything.
yeah, because
And
like
at
we
one
heard it and
point,
went
it
the
just
ba-dum,
clicked.
ba-dum, bum, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know what that is. And dig it, bum, ba-da, da-dum. And then it was like, I'll be there next time.
Yeah.
I'll be there and I was like, whoa, that's weak. I was like, and then you were like, oh, that's something. And then it went into the come hang out part, and I was like, whoa, those are the deepest lyrics I've heard in so long. What the heck? Yeah. And then for so long we thought that those lyrics were originally.
Yeah, until we found them suddenly in
Come Hang Out. And it became my favorite song.
Yeah.
Yeah. What times?
Such a good song.
Like, that was a year ago. That was more than a year ago.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Like is like our like transition to houses, and then like Neo Theater is like
after
at the new house.
Right. Because
my alarm was like, wow, I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like all during quarantine, and I was like 11 because life didn't matter during that 6 months, and then yeah, and I would listen to or Don't Doubt My Legos was your like song of the week move-in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think I listened to that. Because the reason we started listening to AJR was because the week before spring break, I was at your school. Your Zoom is just completely stopped. Can you even hear me?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yes.
Yeah, you're so far behind. And so I was waiting to pick you up from, I think it was Private Lessons, and somehow my YouTube suggested for me to watch a clip of AJR from some interview, and they were talking about Turning Out and how they have 2 parts of it, and there's might be a 3rd part or something. And I was like, wait, I should listen to more of their stuff then. So I listened to both of their Turning Outs, and then from there we just kept listening to more.
The first thing I listened to was the Shock Theater for Rhett and Link. They like went on Good.
Oh, right.
And they did
with Sober Up.
They played Sober Up.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Yeah, that's also the first thing I watched. But I watched that when it came out, and I added Sober Up, and we would listen to Sober Up back then, but we didn't listen to anything else.
Yeah. And then I remember like talking in your room, and you were like, "Why didn't we listen to the rest of them?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I was like, we really enjoyed this song. Why did we never even touch any of it? Because even when I got music from my friend over the summer of senior year for our band workout playlist, and she had given me Weekend's Burn the House Down, and I was like, oh, I also really like these songs by AJR. Like, this is really cool. And my friend junior year, he told me that Netflix Strip was really cool because it compared his life to the seasons of The Office. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. But I never went to any of the other songs on my own. Those are 3 instances where I liked all the music and never even thought about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. I think it ended up being good because we ended up listening to all the music in a very interesting time of our life, and I really like that music really represents that time of my life for me.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so strange that I never branched out.
Yeah, same. I don't know if that was just like our personality back then, because I know now you like a song and you check out the whole album.
Right. For the most part. Yeah.
After that. Yeah.
For the most part, not all the time.
Right.
Not even for the most part, actually. I should do that more. I don't have enough time to
see,
I don't have time to actively listen to albums as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it though.
Yeah. We can go into a Rex.
We can go into Rex. If I don't know, you might enjoy this. I don't really know if you would or not. There's a YouTube channel called Scammer Payback, and they like answer like scam calls and then mess with them.
Oh, I've seen some
And
stuff
it's
like this on
so
TikTok.
funny.
I don't know if I appreciate that.
It's like weird.
As someone who used to talk to people on the phone
We
as a
weren't
job.
scamming people though.
Yeah, but still, like that pissed me off when people did that.
Yeah. I guess. But you weren't trying to steal people's money.
Right, but like, yeah, I guess, yeah. So, yeah. And then that was a YouTube channel. We watched, my friend and I, or my roommate and I.
Oh.
Or not roommate, sweet mate, but we're the only ones here right now, and so we watched the Snyder Cut last night, and it was really good, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It really benefited from having no bounds because it was 4 hours long, and he could do whatever he wanted.
Right.
And it really benefited from that, and I'd like to see what they would do if they were given like a 245 bound or whatever. But no, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time when I watched the original Justice League.
Oh, okay. I started Marvel's Runaways. On the drive back. It's pretty good. It's a decent show.
It's pretty good. It's good. It's sad they didn't get a third season because they definitely were setting up something for a third season.
Yeah. I like it so far. I'm only on episode like 5.
Yeah.
But they're long episodes, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good show. I understand why it's not as big as it could be. I understand why it's not so big, but it's a good show.
And I didn't watch
any movies. We talked about music. We talked about a movie. We talked about a TV show. We talked about a YouTube channel. So, yeah,
we
go
did
listen.
Talk about a movie. Sorry.
Go stream OK Overture on. Stream OK Overture. It's a great song, but also stream OK Orchestra on your music platforms. It's a great album. A lot of people hate AJR, and their biggest songs aren't their best ones.
Yeah.
So you should give them a shot. Because they can make you cry.
They're pretty relatable too.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
they're not like
my friend and
breakup songs that.
Yeah, my friend and I thought that it felt very college-y, and I was like, maybe that's just also adulting, and we were like, yeah, let's not think about that. But
well, they said in the thing, and it was like
forever.
During the pandemic, they had like nothing to think about, so they would think about the past. Right. So a lot, like there was that song about 8th grade. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So go stream that. Go watch Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much for listening, actually. We really, really appreciate y'all. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. Anna's going to have a lot of fun figuring it out.
I'll try to hide it.
I'm not sure how to Zoom.
I don't have sectionals.
End up being
we'll see.
Like.
I don't have sectionals after school tomorrow. Nice. I have it before school.
Nice.
On a Monday.
I think I had a couple of those, yeah.
I have pre-IOL on Thursday. Pre-UIL. Pre-UIL. Don't know how that's going to go. We haven't gotten off the Met yet.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. So excited.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to cover one of the OK Orchestra songs. It's probably going to be Adventures Out There. It might be the easiest one to do.
Adventures Out There.
So
I can sing. Wayless Sad is a good range for me. I can sing it.
It's a little out of my range, which makes it fun.
Being an alto is so frustrating.
Being a tenor can be frustrating. I'm like between a tenor and an alto, though.
Being an alto is so frustrating.
I might even be able to be a soprano. No.
Yeah, because you have the falsetto.
Oh, yeah, I have falsetto.
I guess I do, but like not really.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Wait, no, I did change my Instagram quote. My Instagram, so I have, you know about this, Anne? Nope. So on my bio, I have a quote all the time. That's my quote of whatever time period. So before Thursday, it was a quote, the line from Anxious demo by Hippocampus. Oh, also Hippocampus has announced that they're going to do new music soon, so very excited for that. What are you doing? And so the quote before was it's not about it's not about hope as much as it is about honesty or whatever. And so, but now it is. Adventure is out there, so why am I in here today? Because I've been feeling that recently, so.
Yeah.
Adventure is out there, so why am I in here today?
Hair goes crazy. Okay, and I guess check out everything. Some links in the description.
Yeah.
Nathan can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
Okay. So we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for listening. Please reach out to us. We want to hear
anyway,
from you.
we don't really care.
I do care. I want to know who these people are.
No, I'm saying we don't care which option.
Right,
how you do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you around. Guess.
Maybe a new video will come out this week because I have time.
Maybe. I don't. So, fun. Yeah. Bye.